Welcome back. Back to me. Anyway, touching on this last subject on part 1. This is my synopsis about it. I think they should allow him to continue to be on the side.
Thank you. I do too. I do as well.
He was a part of the team in the beginning. So why can't he not be a part of the team at the end?
Because he's a murderer.
Hold on.
He's not a murderer.
He's a murderer. He's a murderer, but it was called involuntary manslaughter.
Okay.
So he didn't involuntarily do it. He didn't set out to actually kill it.
Right.
So it was something that happened. God forbid it happened, or however it went down, it happened. But this is my synopsis. ESPN should fire that dude.
Who?
Stephen A. Smith.
Why?
Let him go. He's a hypocrite. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's opened the dictionary, found some big words, and he tries to use them like he's so educated, but he's not. He's not educated.
He educated. I want to say this though.
But anyway,
I'm gonna show you how hypocrite. I'm gonna tell you how. Wait, I'm gonna tell you how.
Skip Bayless is.
I'm gonna tell you how hypocritical this is though. You got. Wait, no, don't cut this. I got something to say.
You gonna cut this?
You sitting here telling me this man came on the sideline with Dante Stallworth playing in the league, and he hit a dude drinking and driving and killed him, and he playing for the New England Patriots right now. He playing.
He playing?
And yeah, he just scored a touchdown last week.
He did.
And this man.
Who threw it to him?
Huh?
Who threw it to him?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady threw it to him?
Sure did.
Did he get suspended for that?
No, he ain't do no jail time or
He got
nothing.
suspended.
Okay, he playing there.
All right, he got
Yeah,
suspended.
he got
He
suspended.
ain't do no jail time. That man went straight to jail.
Of course.
Dante Stallworth didn't do no jail time. Man, come on, man. That man ain't mean it. That was his best friend. His mom even. Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
It's all right.
Come on, dog. It's not alright to drink and drive. It's not. I'm not saying it's alright to drink and drive.
I'm not going there.
Man
I'm not going
did
there.
not intentionally kill his friend.
And he didn't.
I'm not going there.
So how you gonna say this man don't belong on the sideline when you got Dante Stallworth still in the league catching touchdowns?
You got Ray Lewis, who was
It just happened. When that happened to Stallworth sat out a year.
A year. And then he had to pay.
This just happened.
He had to pay fines. He did.
Jizzle, Ado, it just happened. You can't put him on the sideline after it just happened. The man got to sit out, point blank.
It's an image.
He shouldn't be on the sideline, bro. He shouldn't be on the sideline.
I
You
think
brought him for the first game.
Now he could come back after he served his time or whatever it is.
You put him on there for the first game. Evidently, y'all didn't find out wrong. Put him on there for the first game.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The Cowboys
They said for the first game, they didn't know he was there. Somebody came pick him up.
They didn't know until game time to sit in your But I mean, at the same time, you still could call him to the. Call him right quick, man.
The Cowboys are gonna cut ties. They're gonna cut ties with him. They're gonna allow him to go on his separate ways.
My thing is, if I was drinking and driving and I kill you, you think I want to sit amongst your mama and your brother now? You think I want to do that? I'm just saying.
He sat with the family.
I don't care what they
wanted
telling
him to
me.
sit with them.
I don't care what they're telling me. You gotta have a conscience at some point.
All right.
They didn't know it was a mistake, man. It's a mistake. That was his best friend, dog.
A mistake you can't take back.
Man, it's a mistake, though. You know. Come on, bro.
Anyway, moving on to
I know
the next
people watching this.
The Jets have finally decided to bench
What
Sanchez.
took y'all so
They should
long?
have benched him 6, 8, 9.
Monday night when they played against Houston Texans,
Weeks ago.
Tebow should have been starting that game.
Tebow.
They're not going to start
They're
Tebow.
not
I know.
Tebow.
They will cut Tebow and they go
I think they starting the best quarterback of the three.
Magarod. I mean, hey, I just want to say one thing, Moji, bro. That was a pathetic
Monday night game.
Pathetic. Y'all could have flexed that? I mean,
Let me pull my deakie right here. When you're spoken to, nah, go ahead, bro.
I mean, that should have been. I mean, that was hard. I mean, Jake Locker put up 136. I mean, it was no quarterback put up 150 yards pass. I mean, that is terrible.
And they tried
for
to
a
give him
Monday
just a
night
game.
football game.
They tried to give him.
I mean, that was terrible. Sanchez, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to pick Mike Tannenbaum. You ought to be gone too. Y'all ought to be gone. Rex Ryan, you need to be gone too. I think they need to just clean house.
Rex Ryan,
Clean house.
I
He's
like
a
Rex.
coordinator, not a head coach. Terrible.
Don't do that.
Terrible.
Don't do that.
He's terrible.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
He handled that
Don't
whole
badmouth
quarterback.
him. Don't badmouth him, and don't badmouth Spagnuolo. Don't do that.
What
Don't do that.
are you
Don't
talking
do
about?
Rex that. Don't do Rex that.
Rex is not a good head coach.
Moving on,
He's not.
because I see my temperament going up, and I see Rex is a good coach.
No, he's not. He's a good.
I
he's
kind
a
of agree
coordinator.
with Braylon Edwards when he said blame the management, because I feel like when they brought in Tim Tebow, Sanchez's whole confidence
Gone.
Why would you bring in somebody that you feel like that's not? I don't think that he would have helped that team. Like, what has he done to help that team? All you did was shoot the confidence of your starting quarterback. So blame the organization.
She got fired last summer.
Mike Tannenbaum.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was Googling, tattoo. The last subject is, some of these people actually think that the Cowboys are going to actually make the playoffs. Because they've won a couple close games. The Cleveland game they should have lost. The game in Pittsburgh they should have lost. But what are you guys feeling about the Cleveland?
I'm just
Dallas
hoping.
Cowboys making the playoffs.
I'm just hoping that you don't say the game against the Saints, they should have lost. I hope you don't have to say that, but I believe the Saints gonna beat them and it's gonna shut them all the way up.
Romo due for one of his games ASAP.
KB?
Stop looking at me.
Dallas will lose to the Saints Sunday, and their playoff talks will be shattered.
Ew.
Saints, go kill him. All we gotta watch out is for Jason Witten. That gonna be the X factor right there. The Marco Murray gotta.
My last topic for the day, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be about my Lakers.
Oh no.
Steve Nash is set to return this week.
We got one more topic after this.
And I think that once Steve Nash returns, you're going to see a different Laker ball club. My opinion, I just say this. People on this panel will about the Lakers, but then they put their hope in the Hornets. Go figure that. But Monty Williams is not.
Did you hear what he just
They
said?
ain't far-fetched. They're not far-fetched.
Did you just hear what he said?
They'll put their hope in the Hornets.
And New Orleans Hornets. New Orleans. You talking about the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes,
What
sir.
the-
You from there?
Well, no, I'm not from there.
All right, well, shut up then. I don't want to hear about that then.
I'm not from
I
there.
don't want to hear about them.
I'm not from
I
there.
don't want to hear about them.
I'm not from there.
My first team is the Hornets.
What the Hornets doing for you?
My first team is the Hornets. What the Saints doing for you?
They ain't doing nothing for me. Almost give me a heart attack, but hey. Then when I realized that these dudes laughing and joking,
The Hornets doing something for me.
and come
They
to me.
provide me with some quality basketball to watch from my hometown.
Pelicans.
Doing for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What? It's
New
this
Orleans.
it?
We got a basketball team. They doing a lot for me.
I don't know where a lot of these jokers are raised at. Where
They doing a lot for me.
Where you do that at? When you go for the other
I get to
other
watch a team that
instead
have
of
New
the home
Orleans
team.
on their chest.
I mean, I like the Lakers. I've been liking the Lakers for a long time. We ain't always have a basketball team. When we did have the Jazz, I would sweat from a baboon's
Where
ball.
y'all do that at? Where y'all learn that at? Huh?
I don't know where they learned that at, but
Huh?
I've always been a Laker fan.
We could talk about something better than
I'm gonna say one thing. I got 40 seconds. Notre Dame will beat Alabama in the national championship
I
game.
agree.
They
Put up your
will.
money right now.
They will.
I agree.
They will beat Alabama in the national championship game.
Overrated.
Anybody don't believe me,
Put
tweet
your money
me.
up.
Let me know how much money you want to put up.
It's up.
Put your money up.
It's up.
All y'all
Because
put y'all
Alabama
money-
is
It's up.
gone. They
It's
like
up.
Thanksgiving turkey.
All y'all
It's
put
up.
y'all money together.
It's up.
I don't
Overrated.
like to bet money. I like to bet with humiliation.
Yeah, it's up.
All y'all put
Notre
y'all
Dame
money
win.
up. I like to bet money. It's
Black
called
will
money.
be sitting during the next broadcast butt ass naked.
Naked.
You might like that.
I'm straight when it's cold. You heard?
No, you would be in the cold. Well, don't get that cold.
Like,
Look, before we
all
end,
y'all put your money up on camera right now. Let's go.
hey,
Right now.
before we end,
Right
I
now.
want to send a shout out to
That's
my
what I
homeboy Pint, aka Javon
Pint?
Dawson. He will be playing in the New Orleans
Oh,
Hell. You
man.
heard me? December 22nd
Number
for
4.
ULL number 4. Check
Number
my
4.
dude out, man. That's a homeboy right there.
NFL bound, you heard me? But I got one more thing. To our #1 fan, always going YouTube us, you dig? Finding out what we doing, you dig? I'm not saying no names, but you always watching. And we know you're watching. To find out if we making money or not.
FFB.